Haaland isn't that good.
Haaland has the best movement in the world.
Make fun of him so
The
bad.
best movement? Why is that? Darwin Núñez has the same offensive position.
We apologize.
If Haaland was in that Man City team last year against Madrid, do you think Madrid would have done that remontada?
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Ladsfootyshow. I'm your host, Sebastian. I'm with my co-host,
Keeks.
Viejo.
We're going to be doing some hot takes today. Let's get straight into it.
Yep.
No time
and
to
as
waste.
requested on our Instagram, if you guys aren't following Instagram, go click that follow button so you guys can be involved in our videos, man. Let's get straight into it. Let's read the very first one from
STI_Kevin215. Sick ass name.
Shout out the boy.
And he said, during the MSN era, so 2014 to 2017, Ronaldo alone was better and more successful.
Ronaldo.
I mean, when you're like hogging everything and then there's three players that are sharing everything, I mean, yeah, someone's going to be
Well,
more
that was
successful.
also the years where Benz was
shit.
Supplier.
poor.
He was
Benz
shit.
Poor, though.
Benz was sorry.
He was Ronaldo's wingman.
No, he wasn't. He was Ronaldo's shadow.
There you go. He was just moving so that Ronaldo could succeed.
Without Benzema, Ronaldo doesn't get all those stats for Madrid, all that success.
Yeah, he
he has.
does.
No, he doesn't.
But I'm gonna disagree.
I think with Mariano
So
Diaz,
BBC over
Ronaldo will still
MSN?
get the same numbers.
So BBC over MSN?
He's not gonna agree.
That's not the question. The
I'm
question is
asking-
Ronaldo
I'm asking
over
you.
MSN.
I'm asking you. So you're saying if Benzema was that important, you're telling me that, would you say that BBC was more important than MSN?
3 straight UCLs.
Yes. So say yes or no.
Yeah, I think so.
So then this whole comment is stupid because Ronaldo wasn't alone. He had a better teammates.
But that's not the point of the comment. Shut up.
That's
yeah, he didn't bring up BBC.
He's saying Ronaldo alone was better, but Ronaldo wasn't alone. So you can't even say that he was alone.
I haven't even heard you. What you guys thought.
Alone, you can't be better than 3 players. When the MSN, that trio as a whole has been glorified and known as the best trio to ever. And
So-
again, okay, if you're going by single players, Ronaldo and Messi, end of this like debate. Ronaldo and Suarez, okay. Ronaldo and Neymar, okay, but Messi's still involved in that trio. So if he's not better alone, even better than one. I mean, he's better than Suarez and Neymar, but not Messi.
I mean, I saw the same.
He said
tweet.
2014 and 2017.
through.
Real Madrid won it 13-14 Champions League. 15-16, 16-17, 17-18.
Yeah.
4 UCLs.
See? UCLs.
That's a club trophy,
Not a Ronaldo trophy.
not a Ronaldo.
How many of those was Ronaldo top scorer in UCL?
I believe
3 probably.
Almost all of them.
3.
3.
But the 3 years that he gave, twice.
Almost all of them. It's tough. Obviously,
You can't agree.
MSN is one of the best front threes of all time. They only won
It
one
is.
UCL though.
I mean,
They just dominated domestically.
I saw the same tweet that this guy's referring to. I mean, it's just showing me that Ronaldo won 3 UCLs and MSN
During that
only
period.
won one UCL. So, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to me. But, I mean,
And the fact that Ronaldo's getting compared to it on his own just shows.
How stupid Ronaldo
was
fans
very
are.
dumb.
Yeah. I guess,
what do you guys say?
It does show. Disagree.
I disagree.
In terms of Europe, yeah, Ronaldo, yeah. But as a whole, yeah,
No.
I can't agree. Domestically,
Ron scored like 90 penalties in those.
domestically,
3 seasons.
MSN were just too superior.
That MSN won every trophy possible in one single season.
Yeah.
I think that alone will end up saying.
Yep. Don't switch yet. I feel like Keeks.
Go on.
Oh, that's the max.
Yeah.
All right, next one from Joshua Valdez 08. He said, I see this Arsenal team as one season wonders. No chance.
It's a hot take.
I don't think
It
one
is a hot
season-
take. It is a hot take.
But no chance.
I don't see them. What do you mean by one season wonders? Or what
Like, this is the only season.
So they say they win the Premier League.
Meaning they go back to being Arsenal.
They go
next
back
season.
to not winning the Premier League in 20 years.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna win the Premier League again next year if they do this season. Because I think Haaland is gonna be a little bit more
I think regardless, they've
acclimated to the league.
no Premier League. Doesn't matter. It does matter because you guys have been in first place for damn near the entire season. But Champions League football, that's important. You guys get Champions League football, you guys get the funds. You guys get the funds to continue playing in more competitions than other teams. I don't think there's There's like no downhill from there. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. I don't think there can be a downhill.
There was already such an improvement from last year. How much the players have matured and they've grown and how much they've gotten better. And it's only going to get better from now on.
Agreed.
You know, with the manager, more players, more funds, more revenue. Like how you said, only better players are going to come to the club.
Arteta was given this club at rock bottom, and I think that there's literally been no other way to go except up. And
that's true.
That's all he's been doing.
That's true.
To end that debate, the average age of our squad is 25. Next.
Wow. You told us.
Wow.
Told us, bro.
What the hell? Oh, okay. Next one from Kevin 117 _. Karim Benzema will go down as better than Thierry Henry once he retires.
No.
You can make a debate for it though.
No, because I'm not
so.
gonna let stats speak.
Because a lot of Benzema's career, he was just a facilitator. He wasn't the main man.
Who he is
Thierry Henry
now.
was the best Premier League player. He probably is the best Premier League player of all time.
Henry's undoubtedly a top five Premier League player. Top five all time Premier League player.
There's debate.
He's the best.
There's debate.
Yes.
I think top five is solid just because I don't want to continue the.
Right.
But I think top five is perfect because he doesn't go anywhere lower than that list.
He's the best Premier League player of all time, and Benzema's not even the best striker in his generation.
Benzema's not even the best 9 in his club of his all time club
Of his all-time club?
or if it's like his club all time. There's multiple strikers that were here that have done way better than him.
I think he's top 3 in Real Madrid scorer sheet.
Yeah, he is. He's a little bit below Raul.
Thierry Henry never won that Ballon d'Or.
He got robbed. He got robbed.
Nedved.
I wish I was able to see Henry as much as I could have.
Arsene Wenger said he was the Michael Jordan of that generation in football.
From anybody to family members or just older people that I know that have seen Thierry Henry, there's been no like argument in terms of how world class he was.
Yeah.
Everyone also said the same thing. Like, oh shit, yeah, Thierry Henry was phenomenal. Then
Benzema.
He won a World Cup.
He did win a World Cup. He was part of that Invincibles team.
Benzema could have too if he wasn't dumb.
Yeah, but I mean that's part of his career that we compare right now.
Benzema has 5 UCLs and could potentially have 6.
I guess that does come in hand because he's retiring. Because Thierry Henry's retiring on a free slate. He did nothing wrong. He's now an analyst for
And a coach.
CBS and a coach. Benzema? I don't think Benzema's gonna have anything.
I don't think
else to
Benz
do.
will continue that footballing
I don't
life.
think so either. He can't dress, so he's not going into fashion either. So I don't know what the fuck.
He can't dress?
No, he can't.
I think he can
He
dress.
has like 4 baby mamas,
I
isn't
don't
it?
think so.
He looks up to Tupac.
Tupac.
No, that one's tough, man.
I'm gonna disagree.
I
have to
disagree as well.
I have to.
Don't be biased. Come on.
I ain't biased. I love Thierry Henry as well. I'm an Arsenal
You
fan.
didn't like Benz,
Literally
like
never
3
seen him
seasons
play in
ago.
your life.
He would.
And he was in all,
I have
half of my
screenshots.
FIFA covers.
I
I have
he
screenshots
doesn't-
of him
he didn't like
shagging
Benz
Real
three-
Madrid
he didn't like
comments.
Benz 3 years
Benz.
ago.
Benz, fuera de mi club.
No, you don't. You
I
just
do.
heard me saying
I do.
it.
I have
You
a screenshot. I have a screenshot. I have to go through my Google Photos.
Go look for it right
2018.
now.
Look it up real quick.
We probably have,
2018.
we probably have a video where you said something like that.
No. It's tough, dude. You can't disregard the 6 UCLs he could potentially have.
Doesn't Thierry Henry have a sextuple as well? Or a treble?
With Barca, yeah.
Treble.
The 09-010
Treble.
season?
He was that role player Benzema was for the majority of those UCLs. And you know
At
that.
Barca.
Yeah.
At Barca.
And you know that.
But what about when he was at Arsenal winning the
Invincibles.
Premier League Invincibles?
And lost UCL final. But thrashed Bernabeu. Thrashed Madrid at the Bernabeu.
And thrashed the entire
Got
league
applauded.
continuously.
I'm going to go neutral and not give an answer, to be honest.
Jesus
Such a puss.
Christ.
You're
You literally wanted
You guys
Benzema.
all disagreed, huh?
You wanted Benzema out of your club 3 seasons ago.
3 seasons ago.
Or-
He was commenting.
3 seasons ago.
3 seasons.
Then
Since
4 seasons
Ronaldo
ago.
left,
Then 4
Benzema's been
seasons
our
ago.
star.
Man.
I'm not going to say
5 years ago.
I can't.
Well, again, let us know. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you guys think about these. After we go through all of the comments, the ones from our followers, we'll give you guys ours.
Okay, that's a good one for us Mexicans. All right, next one from Dro Garcia. He said, no Mexican players will leave to Europe this offseason.
I agree.
I agree.
There's
I agree as
no
well.
players. There's no stand-up Mexican player that has any chance of going to Europe.
Alexis Vega had his shot.
I think
No, he didn't.
Still
he did.
bringing him up?
He did.
No
Yeah,
way.
he did. Yeah, he did.
He's unknown.
He saw that
Yeah, you
Somos
did.
Titanes
No,
posted
no.
a picture of him in a
Regardless
Wolfskit,
of all the
and of a
hate you
sudden
guys
he
have
was
towards
He
him and all the
was never
shag,
gonna
he
go.
was linked. There's one thing between actually being linked.
He wasn't gonna pass his physical.
okay, links are links. Everyone has links.
everyone.
Nah, not really.
How many? Wolves, Newcastle,
How many
Chelsea.
I think if you're a European club and you're looking back at past transfers, you look at Diego Lainez, Jorge Sanchez. But on the other hand, you look at Santiago Jimenez and you're like, maybe I can take a gamble on a Mexican player, but personally, I wouldn't.
I think the only
Not this
one
season,
that
at
could
least.
potentially
That's the
happen
next question.
is Luis Chavez.
But he also, I don't think he'll.
He had his chance, and he's still fighting for it, obviously.
I don't think
but it would
it'll
have to be him.
I don't think.
Nah.
What about Fidalgo joining Real Madrid again? I think he could.
He's not-
to be
he's not
honest.
Mexican.
He's
Mexican.
Mexican.
Oh.
Sick ass Mexican.
I know Kevin Alvarez is also
He's practically
rumored.
Mexican.
That it will probably
He's
be a
gonna-
Pachuca player if it does happen.
He's
Yes.
gonna be captain at the 2026.
That's the thing with also with the league. There's not
For
many
Mexico.
Mexican young talents.
Now I'll say
league.
Pocho, but he looks
Pocho's
a
old.
bit
No,
overweight
Pocho's
too.
old.
What's up with
Pocho's
Chivas
old.
making players
Pocho's
overweight?
old. It's the food in Guadalajara.
It's bias.
The Liga MX doesn't really give a shit about bringing out players from the squad from the youth development anymore. It's shown that.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, who
Speak for
she was brought up?
yourself.
Who she was brought up? Please.
Chiquete. Our whole
that?
Chiquete.
Who's that? Who's he playing
The
for?
best
Who's he playing for?
Mexican center back.
Who's he playing for?
Chivas.
Doesn't he play at Reyes?
Oh, Chiquete.
Reyes,
I love
Mexican.
Chiquete.
Chiquete took 4 goals to his fucking mouth. But I guess.
Reyes is clear, fam.
What about
Chiquete looked like a bitch. When
what about Leo Fernandez?
So Henry Martin.
Leo Fernandez?
So if Henry Martin can
Leo
log in, you
Fernandez?
think he's
Does-
gonna do
does
anything
that
with
come
fucking
around?
Aussie man in front of him? Are you kidding me?
Is Leo Fernandez Mexican?
Nah, he's not. He's not Mexican.
He's
But that's Memo Ochoa's worst nightmare.
He has a dumbass haircut too.
That's a bring up a player that
Emilio
doesn't
Lara?
play in the league.
He has a dumbass
He's
haircut
gonna
too.
bring up any Chivas players. Fucking memes.
Chiquete.
So
I would
getting
love
mad
to see
keeps-
Chiquete in Europe, man.
Who?
Chiquete.
Reyes is clear, fam.
Cáceres and Reyes miles clear. Esa Reyes is miles clear than
Who's
Chiquete.
Cáceres?
Cáceres.
Wait, you heard him?
Cáceres.
Israel Reyes
Esa Reyes
clear
is better than
Chiquete.
Chiquete.
Hell
Esa Reyes is
no.
better than Chiquete.
It's
That
close.
waffle.
Didn't he,
That
didn't he
waffle.
chip?
Man, fam.
Didn't he
That
chip?
Don't talk
What's
to
his name?
Mela,
Macho
fam.
Jimenez
Get the
or
fuck
whatever
outta
his
here.
name
Who did?
Reyes last year.
Who's
season?
Reyes? There's like you guys have
doesn't know
like
what
you
he's
guys have like
talking
3
about.
Reyes
Doesn't
in
know what
America.
he's
Israel Reyes, fam. The one who
Oh,
plays for.
one from Puebla?
Yeah, the one from Puebla.
Says it all if you coming from Puebla.
I like. He's very good on the ball. Doesn't he have like CDM experience?
Yeah, he has CDM
Yeah.
experience. You should go back to
Cream.
CDM. He can defend.
But going back to this Joe Garcia's question,
No.
yeah, I think we could agree with him. No player,
Yeah.
well, no Mexican player will go to
Yeah, I
Europe.
agree.
And then there's USA who send out about 10 players every year.
Yeah, but half of them aren't even Americans.
They're born here.
All right,
They're all
next
bunch of-
one
They're all like us in it.
from Joker. Saka, the best right winger in the world at this moment.
All right, I have one thing to say about this. Is this even a hot take anymore?
According to these,
Is this actually even a hot take?
If it was 2
anymore?
weeks ago,
In
he
the
wouldn't have an
world,
answer.
At this moment, he said at this moment for a reason because Dembele is injured.
Yes.
Saka is the best right winger in the world, man. It's time to say it.
2 weeks ago, he was saying Rodrigo, but and
No,
a month
hold
ago
up,
he
hold
was
up.
saying Valverde.
We did a star bench sell. That's completely different. We did a star bench sell.
Nah.
The statement Rodrigo is the best right winger in the world never came out of my mouth.
Ooh, go look at our past videos, please, lads.
I beg to differ.
clip that real quick.
I beg to differ.
He has a favorite right winger
I beg to differ, low-key.
every month. Valverde, we've heard it with Valverde, we've heard it with Rodrigo.
Does your mom have waffles she could bring here? God.
Are you hungry or something?
Fuck,
Yeah.
yeah, that was
terrible.
That
was terrible.
Saka is the best right winger in the world.
That was awful, man.
He's getting red, fam.
For sure. Oh, it's the lighting looks.
It's hot in here, that's why.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Are you guys disagreeing?
nah, I agree.
I agree.
Thank
I agree.
What about Anthony?
Who's that?
Probably better looks.
Who's Anthony?
At what?
That's
Oh, you should know who Anthony is.
At doing spins and training?
at winning European games. Talk to me nice. Sick as Europa League. Sick as Ramdale. 60-yard goal.
Sick as Ramsdale.
60-yard goal.
60 yards.
Sick as Martinelli pen.
Shit pen.
Be honest, would you rather win the Premier or the Europa League?
The Europa League.
Say it with a straight face.
Europa League.
He's fried right now.
Next one. From _Daniel_Figueroa_ Haaland will have a better career than Mbappe.
Fuck no.
Hell no.
No, Mbappe's already considered. Mbappe's
All-time
already
great.
considered. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What if he stays at PSG and he just wins just cups?
He'll win another one.
He has a
He'll win
World
another
Cup, man.
He'll win another one. He'll win
I
another
don't
one.
think
He'll win another one.
I don't think Haaland will ever reach like even a quarterfinal.
What sucks is that Haaland's from Norway and he doesn't.
Him and Odegaard could end up going like quarterfinals max. I think those two alone can end up carrying that team.
So I'm
But-
also
True, it's the best striker in the league and the best midfielder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping for that answer to be
Yeah,
honest.
he knows. He knows better.
What the fuck?
Who's Bruno?
Fucking who? Grimarsh? That's sorry, motherfucker.
Great Marsh.
Guimarães.
But that was pretty simple.
best captain in the league. Oh shit.
Next one from Mr. Soccer _ football. Modric is the best midfielder ever.
Damn.
No.
I think
we're
for
too young.
Half of his career, he was shit. He wasn't even good.
Gotta be Zizou, no?
He was decent at Spurs, and that's it. And he was voted the worst signing in Real Madrid history when he
always
first
say
got
that.
signed. So
But that has nothing to do with.
He always brings out that little that little
that
2-page
really does have
article.
nothing to do.
So,
So, after 32, he was good, but before 32, he was pretty bad.
It's the longevity that plays a role.
Iniesta retired at the age of 30. So did Xavi.
Iniesta is the best midfielder I've ever watched. So Iniesta, in my opinion, is still the greatest midfielder for me.
And then you still have
What about
Zidane.
your dad? Bring call him FaceTime him right
Probably
now.
say Zizou.
Yeah, it's cup around.
He'd probably. He'd probably end up saying Zizou.
From what I've seen, Modric is the best midfielder I've ever seen and the best player I've seen in person. So
Since if we're saying like from what we've seen, I'd say I'd give it to De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
I'd say Kevin. I think Kevin De Bruyne is undoubtedly the most beautiful midfielder I've ever watched.
You haven't seen me on
I've
Sundays.
watched.
Oh shit, too.
Apart from that on Sundays, looks.
Yeah.
De Bruyne doesn't have a UCL.
I'm not.
Oh my God.
I'm not bringing up trophies.
man.
I literally just said from what I've seen. I'm not asking how many trophies he has.
2 more months, lads. En el 6
What?
for Modric.
2 more.
And Benzema.
Well,
Your daughter's pregnant?
Tom Modric turned 40.
Jesus.
You're gonna have a daughter?
Yes,
Next one.
Nah.
Damn, Seb and Biet, that's fucking crazy. Holy shit! Congrats, guys.
No, this one's dumb.
Just say it.
Why is it dumb? Why?
Go on and say it.
Modric has 5 Champions
Landa Verde 27.
Next one. I'm not. Next one.
Fluky World Cup.
Next one. From Jose Landa
Verde.
27. Rakitic had a better career than Modric.
No.
No.
No, I know.
I was getting ready because I was gonna say nothing. I was
I
like,
think
nah,
at
man.
some point Rakitic was a better footballer than Modric, though. I
Never.
could definitely say that. Modric.
Yes.
Rakitic was converting way more than Modric was from the same position.
probably
Yes.
when
The thing is that
Modric's first year at Madrid, maybe.
Rakitic during MSN days was undoubtedly a peak.
for all
peak
these
midfielder.
stat merchants and those who like those Madrid fans who basically
Motherfuckers that know ball. Motherfuckers that know ball know Ivan Rakitic was a baller.
Yeah, you might
If you really look up, if you really want to
guys
look up
were
stats and
begging
stuff
for him
like
to
that, if
leave
you
the
want to look
club.
up
But the thing
UCLs
was that
and
there was
stuff like
also times where he was terrible.
Mhm.
Where was Rakitic before Barca?
Sevilla.
Okay.
And
Making
before
sure.
that, where was
I don't know before that.
Yeah,
Where was he?
Schalke.
Where?
Schalke.
Okay.
Before that,
Okay.
I think it was Bremen.
Doesn't even know.
Zagreb?
I can remember.
Yeah, that was his first club.
But that was easy. I thought you guys were actually gonna waffle for a second.
I
And
get you upset in it. See
I
your
think
teeth start
that was the
grinding.
last. That was the last one for the comments on Instagram. Appreciate all you guys. Stay tuned for the next one.
Make sure you guys give us a follow. Ladsfootyshow on Instagram, boys.
Yeah, man.
Go get ours, fam.
Now let's get to ours.
Oh.
I have. Who wants to start first?
I'll go
start.
first. I'll go first.
Or to start with Seb.
Oh. Vinny is
Okay.
average.
I think this is hot, but this is really realistic
Think
in
you're
my
hot.
opinion. Thank you. Within the next 3 years, Arsenal Football Club will be a Champions League winner.
I was thinking about that.
I disagree.
Disagree.
Within the next 3 years?
Yes.
Agree.
Disagree.
I was gonna say 5, but like nothing will probably win 2.
I think if I would have said 5, I'd agree with 5.
Yeah, I think I can agree with
Nah, man.
5.
I'd give you
Not
guys the
3
5
though.
years, but not the 3.
3.
3. Because
It took you guys 3 years to be like on the top of the Premier
It took you guys
League.
3 years.
What's
to get back
harder,
to the
winning the
Champions-
Prem or win the Champions
It
League?
took you guys 3 years to get
Win
back to
the
the
Prem.
Champions League.
when the Prem is way harder.
I think
mean-
it's going to take you guys the same amount to win it.
What's harder, winning
ask-
the Prem or winning the Champions League?
Ask
I
Pep.
think the Champions League.
Ask Pep.
And no,
I think the Champions League is harder to win. I think the Champions League-
No.
Yes, the league runs for a long time, but the Champions League is only once you reach the playoffs, it is only the best of the best teams.
Teams could push it out of their ass. Like Tottenham
And there's
2
no
years ago.
there's no saying to what
3
could
years ago.
happen. In a league, you have so many other games to rely on, and you have other opponents that you could rely on either as well.
Thing is, one
I
of
think the
one of the
UCL
biggest.
really brings out the best in the teams. I think European football really shows
and you can-
how good of a club you really
You can plan for shit in the league as well. Like you can be like, oh, this game is a must win. This game is whatever. Champions League,
you don't expect who you get. Okay,
you get shuffled whoever you get, and you have to play it.
One thing is why I say this is because Arsenal are one of the best teams. Like in the record is how they play when they're away. So like if say those 2-legged games in a knockout, how we play away again will be a big factor because we have such a good record playing away. We have a better record away than at home. I think we only have 2 clean sheets at home.
You guys got knocked out at home.
We got knocked out at home. That's another thing. And also like in the 5 years, I don't know if Arteta will be there for that long. Like again, with the funds coming in from this year being champions, obviously qualifying for the Champions League or whatever, et cetera. Funds. Big players coming in, Declan Rice, et cetera.
I don't want that.
Who knows?
I don't think you guys will lose any of your player actually.
Low-key.
Because I don't think anybody on Arsenal is like hot property right now. Maybe Saka.
Saka's untouchable.
I don't think we're losing any players.
Saka doesn't move. Martinelli doesn't move. Odegaard doesn't move.
All of our best players are untouchable.
I don't think there's really anybody in that side that Arteta really wants to let go of. Maybe he can better, but that's really unlikely.
It's just the way
Xhaka's gonna have to get replaced eventually.
Play. That's what it is, man. I play beautiful ball.
If you guys do want to succeed, if that 3-year Champions League does happen, then I think Xhaka has to go.
He will.
I think that backline is not good enough to help out Gabriel.
I think
Saliba needs to pick it up, or he does have to get sold as well.
Xhaka, this might be Xhaka's last season starting.
Saliba's been piss poor. I think he's been piss poor.
That's too heavy. That is too heavy.
I think he's been. Is
Keeks pissing you off right now?
Yeah, Saliba's not good.
You know, Licha's runs in his mind, innit?
Licha? The one that got scored on 5 times versus Haaland?
Yeah.
What was it? 7-0, 6-0?
The one that scored a header at the Emirates
Saliba never concedes
was 5-4.
Big goals like that.
I think he beat Saliba in a header at 5-4. That's kind of crazy.
I doubt it.
Sick ass Saliba.
Well, he scored at the Emirates.
Yeah, he scored at the Emirates.
The last time Saliba scored was who was it against? It was like Brentford or something like that.
Saliba? He just scored in the Europa League.
In the league though. Levels.
Oh, he scored? Who do you guys play next?
Huh?
No,
we're focused on the Prem.
Who do you guys play next?
Yeah.
Oh, you're focused
You guys
on the
can chill
Prem?
about your top 4.
What else? What do you say? You're not focused on any other
quadruple.
No, you're not.
Oh, you guys can't win the quadruple no more, huh?
You're not focused on any other competition.
guys 1 out of 4.
Sick ass one competition left.
Prem all day.
League.
It's the
Premier League.
Going back,
If it was United first place, like Premier League is way harder than the Champions League, man.
Shut up. Maybe.
Yeah, you wouldn't, you know it.
Maybe.
Sir Alex Ferguson won like 13 Premier Leagues in a row.
It wasn't that hard.
He wasn't alive for any of them.
Oh yeah.
Going back to his
Bristol City in the Premier League.
why we can win the Champions League within 3 years is because we have Mikel Arteta, and he's already brought us to the Premier League.
Barca.
Had I just said, I don't know if he'll be there for that long. He's fucking nodding when you said Mikel. We have Mikel Arteta.
You said that? Mikel's gonna stay forever.
Moron.
Why would he go to Barca? Barca were never loyal to
That's his
him.
boyhood club.
They stuck to
He
Xavi
literally said he's a Barca fan.
He's gonna go to Madrid rather than Barca.
He's gonna get binned.
Xavi's a fraud. That's why they're finally.
Arteta literally said in an interview,
Ten Hag
he's
showed
a
it to
he's a
the
Life
Barca
in
fan.
Barcelona is way nicer than life in London. So he has family as well. He'll get paid
Life
more.
in England is pretty shit. From majority of the players end up making that rash decision because they leave the Prem because of how
because it's
sorry
dirty
is
in
to
it.
live there.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, next hot take.
So wait, real quick. You
I
disagreed?
I disagree.
You agreed?
Agree for sure. All right, who's next?
I got it.
I got one.
Psych.
Like,
Pedrinho, you're sick.
I mean, they are. You can. I can agree with that.
Ferran is sexy.
that's all he says.
He is.
Erling Haaland is a good goal scorer, but a terrible footballer.
What's the point of the game?
You
innit?
can't be a pro footballer and be
I just
shit.
don't.
You can't score 50 goals in a season and be shit.
I think he provides nothing else but scoring tap-ins. Haaland has poor offensive positioning. Haaland just
No, he
presses.
doesn't.
Haaland presses. You know who
He
else
has
presses?
good
Wait, what?
offensive
He has
positioning.
no offensive positioning?
No. He has low offensive positioning. I think there's
Low?
Yeah.
What do you mean low?
Chicha's
Low
my
offensive-
my area.
Nah,
Haaland has low offensive positioning.
Haaland doesn't score anything else unless it's in the fucking.
Hold up.
box.
Haaland has low offensive positioning.
Yes.
as in his movement.
What do you-
positioning is a
His
good-
What do
moving
you-
is slow. If he's not charging right at you, he will not do shit.
He's gonna go viral.
Haaland isn't that good.
Haaland has the best movement in the
We're gonna
world.
make fun of him so
the
bad.
best
are.
movement.
Haaland has the best. How do you think he scores so many tap-ins?
Because his team fucking provides that.
Oh man.
His team fucking provides that. Darwin Núñez has the same offensive position.
We apologize.
If he had low
same offensive
movement positioning, nah, man.
Oh,
How many chances? If
He's gonna get shagged.
Darwin.
This is why I don't listen to this podcast.
Darwin gets the same amount of chances as Haaland. The only difference is that he doesn't put them away because Haaland is a goal scorer. But
Haaland scores shit goals. We all know that. His goals are fucking meaty. They just tap in.
That's what he was bought for.
But he's there. And how is he there? How is he there? Because he gets
Positioning.
movement, the positioning, the movements.
You
I
can't
just
lie.
don't see it. I see every ball. Just I don't know.
Watch.
I don't know.
If Haaland was in that Man City team last year against Madrid, you think Madrid would have done that remontada?
Fuck no.
Nope.
Yeah.
Haaland would have finished two of those that Mendy cleared off the line.
props.
Easily.
Thing is, I'm not the biggest Haaland fan. And you guys all know this.
Mhm.
I love
You guys
Haaland.
all know this because, again,
Monster.
he's just there to put them in. You know, he doesn't create. That's another reason why.
It's really
The
just,
Messi and
it's
Ronaldo
really just not
comparison
my
has been
preference as
different.
striker. I really
It's-
just can't
yes,
stand it. I really
yes.
just can't stand that. I just don't
That's
see
why I'm
much.
glad Arsenal Football Club is a striker like Gabriel Jesus because that's a baller.
I just think those strikers
gets you a
provide way
clear-
more. I think those
yeah.
strikers provide way more than what Haaland can. I don't think Haaland can pick a pass. Haaland is not going to find any assists unless it's right in front of him. Unless Foden is running right next to him and he puts it past.
Yes.
Haaland isn't going to find you.
He's not the best on the eye. That's
Haaland
what it
isn't
is.
going to pick up the ball and carry.
It's
That's
like Mahrez and Salah.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. I don't know. This is my opinion.
Haaland's my go-to striker any day of the week.
No.
In the world.
As a striker like Harry Kane, Karim Benzema.
Haaland.
I'm surprised you even say that with Benzema up top.
Haaland's
I
about
mean,
to
you saw
break
Benz in the
Premier League
Classico.
record in
He
his
wasn't even
first
playing
season.
striker, and he didn't do shit that whole game.
Damn.
Because they're not
doing it in a
the
boring way,
Champions
innit?
League.
He's ghosting it.
Nah, that
Score a
that low
bicycle kick or
movement
some
was
shit.
threw me off
Score
so
a bicycle
bad.
kick or some shit.
So we all.
You said Chicha.
Chicha has
Chicha has good position.
Chicha will score shit goals too.
It's the same.
Jesus.
Chicha was cracked.
All right, mine.
Yeah, go for it. We all disagreed, by the way.
You guys are about to disagree on mine too.
Go for it. He's gonna say something about Vini. I'm gonna leave.
Real Madrid. Real Madrid is about to three-peat in the UCL again.
No.
It's hard to disagree. It's Real Madrid.
And let me tell you guys why. It could happen, not because I'm not going to confirm it, obviously.
So then why?
This season, we're not competing for the La Liga no more. Let's face it. We're probably not going to win the Copa del Rey because we haven't won it since 2013-14. We're going to be focused on the UCL like every other season. And then next year, Ancelotti's going to leave, bring in probably like a Tuchel. We're going to bring in all these mega signings, hopefully. If not, then I'm going to be mad at Papa Perez. Papa. So this year, we're going to focus fully on the UCL. And then next year, we're going to bring in these blockbuster signings and go for it
where?
again.
Blockbuster where?
Mbappe, Jude, maybe Haaland.
You pick
never
up
know.
one of those players max. No shot. You pick up more than one of those.
We've
type
been
of
saving
players.
up so much money for this coming transfer
Real
window.
Madrid.
No shot. No shot.
We're building this stadium for all these blockbuster signings coming in. It's gonna be like the ultimate spectacle.
You
The
guys-
Bernabeu,
you guys aren't
the new look, everything. It's like a whole new project.
The Galacticos aren't gonna get. You guys are never gonna repeat that. I don't think so. Getting 6, 7, 8 signings like that in one window.
Why not?
I don't think so.
It can.
And if Vinny or Benz get injured, you guys, it's just dead.
Watch us get Kane.
It has to be specific, like the Chelsea signings.
Watch us get Kane. Watch us get Mbappe. Watch us get
It's
Jude.
because when a club like Real Madrid comes for a player, you can't really say no unless you're a true Barca fan or whatever. You played for Barcelona or whatever. Real Madrid can sign whoever they want.
True.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And this year they have Chelsea, who land in the same bracket as were PSG and Man City. If they win Chelsea, which they will, they just got to get past that semifinal.
It's literally just a semifinal.
and they'll win the final.
If it's Napoli, it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna Inter, who's gonna be Napoli. It's gonna be Inter Real Madrid in the final.
You think Inter's gonna make the final?
They're gonna be.
You see how
They're
previous
gonna be Benfica. We'll get into the previews.
That's
when
gonna.
they start
I like every single good game.
I
Good.
do. I do. Like every
Except
single-
Napoli, AC Milan's still a good game, but I don't think AC Milan has a chance to be honest.
at all.
But every single game is
At all.
quality.
I'm looking forward to this, to be honest. But I think Real Madrid, based off the bracket, I think they
3P.
they have a chance to win it again.
What about
But the
3P
year
though?
after, Arsenal wins it. So
Damn, Arsenal, Madrid. I don't even know who I'm gonna support next year.
You're
I'm gonna be alternate, just sitting back, not even celebrating. Next,
God damn, he fell asleep.
So your turn. Your turn.
I already said mine.
What was it?
I already said it
Oh, okay.
earlier in the video.
I got you.
I commented in the one.
You're right.
On Instagram.
This shouldn't be too hot, depending on what you guys think. Kevin De Bruyne will retire the greatest Premier League midfielder ever.
Agreed.
In history.
Agreed.
Premier League midfielder ever? Yeah.
Prem, sure.
I don't even.
Up those to debate. Lampard. I mean, the numbers.
Honestly, is it once De Bruyne retires, will it even be close?
No, I don't think
I don't
so.
even think it's gonna be close.
I think if he really just continues with Haaland right in front of him, there's no stopping.
I thought Haaland sucks.
No, De Bruyne is just that good. De Bruyne is just that good. When you have a 6'6" striker right in front of you, what the fuck? Who else are you gonna look for?
Wake horse?
Sick ass backward.
Hell no, of course.
Same ability, same movement ability as Haaland, but
He doesn't score.
doesn't get in those positions
not
anyway.
good.
He's not good.
Which shows how
He's
hard
not good.
Haaland's job actually is.
Peep that he sucks. Beat Barca with Weghorst up top.
Oh yeah, I mean,
It is Barca, true. My fault.
I can't even say that.
Gerrard, Lampard.
Nah.
We didn't mention the Yaya Toure.
Once
Yaya
De Bruyne
Toure.
retires, it's not even gonna be close.
Yeah.
He has 5 UCL, 5 UCL,
SC,
5.
no,
He has 5 Premier Leagues.
5 Premier Leagues.
He has like four. He has like
Four
four
Premier
player,
Leagues.
player of the years
Yeah,
as well. Like
4
three
Premier Leagues.
player of the years, I
3
think.
years.
And one of those he didn't deserve.
Which one?
Yeah, that's true. What about in the world? Where do you have that debate actually? Huh?
De Bruyne. I just
Yeah.
mentioned it. I just mentioned it.
No, we said
Modric.
Haaland. I mean,
Top 5 at least.
De Bruyne will retire as good as Zidane.
Here's another one since we're kind of in the Premier League spectrum right now. Jamie Vardy will be more of a Premier League legend than Harry Kane.
I don't think so.
One's edging to beat the record of goals, but one is
One has the most historic Premier League title probably ever.
Mm.
One carried.
No.
One led his team to one of the greatest Premier League titles ever.
I mean, he has the record of, or he tied the record of most consecutive goals in consecutive games.
Doesn't he have 2 golden boots?
Jamie Vardy has 2 golden
Vardy has
boots.
2 golden boots.
The one he cleared and the one he tied with.
Dude, Harry Kane is at 21 goals.
But I just think Harry Kane is just a bigger English name. So
yeah, obviously.
See.
It's.
But-
I think I'm gonna disagree.
You can be a footballer all you want, win these awards, personal awards, golden boots, but you never lifted a trophy.
He's gonna go to Madrid. He's gonna win like 5.
5 what? He's already like
Copa
30.
del Reyes?
He's already
Oh, you
like
guys don't
30.
win
We
that.
don't win those. That little Mickey Mouse trophy.
What about La
Just
Liga?
put those aside.
Oh, you guys don't win La Liga either, huh?
It's only Mickey Mouse when they don't win it. It's just crazy.
La Liga. When was the last time you guys won La Liga? Cricket?
2 seasons ago? 3 seasons
Like
ago?
3 years ago.
I mean, you guys only won like twice since then, and then Atletico won once.
Should have won that year too. Fuck.
It was up to the last 2 games, huh?
Last game. I remember we were watching at the Airbnb.
No, you weren't.
The season
Hell yeah.
Suarez fucking carried
Yes.
Carried what?
Atletico.
Atleti.
He didn't carry Atletico.
He did. Shut up.
His first season.
What are you guys
His
talking
first season.
about?
His first season.
Goals, bro.
Carried.
I think he carried the first.
Carried.
Yeah,
I think the first
carried.
season.
He was the
Jesus
signing that helped him win the
There
league,
you
but
go.
I don't
He
think he
He
carried.
did not carry.
I think
Get
The
out of
team
here
is
with
mediocre as fuck to begin with.
Yeah, that was.
You guys let that sorry ass team win the
They're
league.
always
My guy
sorry.
said carried.
You guys let that mediocre ass team win the league.
So what? We agree or disagree?
The league is finished.
I hope you forgot. You said like 3 topics in one.
I said same thing. Premier League was both topics.
De Bruyne?
No, they'll talk about the Jamie Vardy.
Oh.
Nah, I don't think so.
Harry Kane.
I think so.
Didn't he already? He hasn't broken the Premier League goal scoring record
Not
yet.
It's because can I
Yeah.
really
Not
outweigh?
yet.
Am I really
I think he's
outweighing
still like
the?
80 goals away or something
He's
like
still he just broke Tottenham's record.
Am I outweighing the Premier League trophy to multiple Golden Boot runs to ultimately ending up becoming an all-time goal scorer, top 3 goal scorer in the
Oh, and
Premier
he's
League,
tied with the international.
international goal scorer. And you said England or you said
Yeah.
Premier League.
Premier League.
that. But that's not
it is.
Premier
It
League,
is.
is it?
That's true.
No, it isn't.
I think.
But I mean, like you guys were
Jamie
arguing
Vardy.
before that the Premier League, the league, the Champions League, whatever, is a team competition. It's not a player competition.
but he carried.
Yeah.
Carried.
hard.
It was him and Vardy. I mean, him and
Mahrez.
Mahrez.
Conte, Drinkwater.
Drink
You guys are forgetting about a lot of players, dude.
You want to be different so bad. Drink water.
Drinkwater was vital, dude.
Morgan Simpson.
Say Wes Morgan too.
Name that whole lineup right now.
Michael, Wes Morgan, Huth, Morgan Simpson, Fuchs, or Fuchs.
Wait. What'd you say?
The left back,
Fuchs? Right back?
Right back, Morgan
Fuchs.
Simpson. I mean, not Morgan Simpson. Simpson, though. Whatever. his-
Danny Simpson?
Danny
Danny
Simpson.
Simpson.
Albrighton.
4-4-2, by the way.
Yeah, no, I know. Albrighton, Conte, Drinkwater, Mahrez, Okazaki, Vardy, or Ulloa.
Pachuca or whatever.
Pachuca.
Yeah. Seb didn't know 80% of those players.
He didn't know. He didn't know Mahrez and Kane. I mean,
Dude, that one's actually tough, to be honest.
What?
The Vardy
It's just
Kane one?
the question really is, does the whole Premier League trophy outweigh like complete domestic success or like
it's just
I don't
like,
know.
personal domestic success?
In some ways, but that Leicester story is just beautiful, and it would just
It's
never.
like-
I don't
And
think
the
we'll
fact that
ever
he's-
see it again.
And the fact that he still managed to get another golden boot after that.
Arguably the best Premier League trophy ever.
So then one season he was like a world class striker. Then the rest of the seasons he was just a regular Premier League striker. That
I wouldn't even say regular because he was still
He
get
was
15,
elite. He was elite.
15
He was
goals
world
a-
class.
Yeah,
He still gets 15 goals a season.
A
To
good
this
Premier
day.
League striker.
I'm gonna say agree. I think Jamie Vardy. I think I would give it to Jamie Vardy.
You think Jamie Vardy is going to be a bigger Premier League legend than Harry Kane?
Yes, I think just for the sole fact that Leicester trophy will be talked about for generations to come.
Because what if Kane leaves in the summer? He left without winning.
Harry Kane will leave the Premier League unsuccessful.
Vardy successfully dominated the league.
His only option would be Man U.
Oh,
And they're not winning the league anytime soon. So.
Oh, no way. If Arsenal and Man City are in the league, no chance.
We signed Osimhen or Harry Kane.
Osimhen.
Fucking raps.
He's been blowing up on my TikTok. Man.
All right, next.
They've been making
One
like
more
cakes
one?
out of him and shit.
Europe.
No, they had one.
That was it?
Oh, that was it.
Let me
There's
see.
one more.
Should I show him this?
Jesus.
Well, what is
Didn't have. Okay. You know what it was.
I already know what it was.
Jesus.
Where did I put him? Oh, they're right here.
9 feet.
I don't know what it was.
never mind. I got one from Kiko.
Go for it.
I got one from Kiko.
Just right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said
Wait. Kiko Suarez, shut up.
VAR is the best thing VAR is the best thing to happen to football. Not for Madrid. So I don't know how you would say that if you're a Madrid fan.
Far as the best thing that happened.
Yeah, the best thing to happen
in
to
some
football.
ways, no.
In some ways, yes.
Yes, it was. Yes, it
Yes.
was the best thing that happened in football. Has it been functioned properly? No.
Yeah, they've been using
No, it
like
has not
shit.
been. It has been used very poorly, very incorrectly.
And how long has VAR been around now?
Like 3 years.
But I
5 years,
I
4
think-
years?
I like it because knowing the fact that you actually could have won the game, like so obvious too,
No,
like
see,
obvious.
That's why I agree, because it's just there's certain points in a game that happen so fast that the ref can just easily be blinded.
Don't-
There are so many officials in that room watching the game at the same time. You just be like, hey, hold this, bring this back up. This just happened. We just saw this.
the only-
But there's a one-off moment sometimes where it was against Arsenal, wasn't
There's
it? Where
certain- yes,
they
there's
didn't draw
certain
the fucking
there's certain
lines.
moments
We have-
where VAR
we're
is
supposed to be
shit,
6
where VAR
points
is
up.
shit.
Asensio's goal last week.
But that isn't.
He was offsides.
That isn't VAR's
You don't think?
fault.
You don't think?
No.
You don't think Asensio was offside?
He was offside.
See, he wasn't. See, it's not the fact that you
He's
can't blame
acting
the
like
officials.
the lines are like Barcelona's lines.
They're literally
La
red and
Liga.
blue, Barcelona's colors.
You
La
can-
Liga.
He saw it on TikTok.
Liga.
He saw it on
I
Chiringuito.
was watching the game.
I just think it's good because you can't blame VAR. You blame the VAR officials. You blame the people working VAR. You blame the people using it.
VAR.
The only thing,
But
the system as a
the system's
whole.
supposed to work. But if you have employees that don't know how to
Okay.
use that shit, that suck at it,
the only
and that choose not even
The
to
thing
use
is-
it, it's obviously not gonna.
It's
plan
still
out how
the
it
best thing to happen because just
Yes,
let's
agreed.
just say it wasn't around. Real Madrid would have 45 Champions Leagues. You know,
we're still gonna get that.
But you don't think like the human error factor is like good for football? Like sometimes like they're not gonna get it right.
Obviously, but once the game's done and you knew you should have won,
Yeah, so why
you're
is
gonna
that?
be
Yeah, how is
pissed.
that going to be good for anyone?
The only thing I don't like about VAR is that every single play is so slow motion. Like the movement in a game
That's what I'm saying.
is
They don't
far
miss a thing.
different than it is in slow motion.
See,
Nothing is
Like the Casemiro red card? And
Shaggy.
the motion of the game, that's not a red, that's a yellow. Well, you obviously see it in the red card. You see a slight niche of the
Touch.
cleat on his ankle. Red.
Perfect, because the same
See.
tackle was made at the weekend from a Southampton player where the way he rolls over the ball and ends up going away with it. Joao Felix was absolutely stepped on, completely stepped on from the other side of his ankle rolls and play on. So
I just wish
VAR is inconsistent, but it's still the best thing that happened to the game.
Yeah.
And you have instances like Barcelona versus Real Betis where we should have gotten that goal where obviously went up.
bro.
I don't wanna hear anything about Barca.
Goal line technology,
You guys
goal line
literally paid the
technology
refs.
and VAR didn't work that game
Literally
for some reason,
paid the
which was
refs.
stupid.
Yeah.
Literally got proven wrong like yesterday.
All right, Saul Goodman.
Or
That's it or what?
I have a crazy one.
All right, last one.
That's fine.
crazy one.
I do have a crazy one.
Bofo? Chucho?
Bofo? Oh my god.
Both of these nuts.
Bro, half of those numbers are gonna fall off after you watch it once.
I watch them. I don't let.
FPT is good quality. What are you talking about?
Juani's definitely ain't touching that jersey.
Oh, anyways,
Get a 2-piece.
a fit Ousmane Dembele.
Onesie?
Wait, say it. Start all over. Say it again.
A fit Ousmane Dembele would have the same or would be at the same level as today's Kylian Mbappe if it wasn't for his injuries.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No, Mbappe.
Not even close.
I don't think he'd put up the same goals because Mbappe's like a goal scorer.
Goal scorer.
Mbappe's everything.
Give me one game where Dembele did good
Against Madrid.
in a big game.
Last week was a big game, isn't it?
Okay, sounds good.
DFB Pokal
2-1.
Frankfurt in the final
Frankfurt.
with Dortmund.
Frankfurt.
Masterclass.
DFB Portugal. Okay.
Champions League versus Spurs.
He did play good against Bayern. He played good against Bayern as well. He just lost.
Good because he was vital.
Real Madrid, Bernabeu.
Liverpool.
He came on as a sub.
Why?
He should have.
I thought he was good enough to start.
He should have scored. He should have scored.
You see how good he's
It was
been.
the worst day of my life.
He's improved.
The second
Crazy.
leg, not the first leg.
Well, I think his hospital bill is worth more than his actual wage.
I could.
If only he got married earlier.
True.
Right, Sev?
He went around and
Looks.
got cracked. Nah, I think Mbappe's just undoubtedly been
I would.
elite,
Yeah,
world
but
class.
the thing with
I would
Mbappe
just
is
say-
that
extraordinary since Monaco, since he broke out to the UCL.
the thing
team.
is that Mbappe has, like, his expectations were here, and he just jumped way over them. I don't think anyone imagined or predicted him to be that
No.
good.
Not like that.
No.
Not out of the blue.
That's
Not
me and
out of
Al
the
did.
blue like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably did, but I mean,
Yeah, I watched Mbappe since he was
I'll
12.
predict a lot of dumb shit.
No, I think
Another one Champions League again.
Mbappe's first season, I said he has a potential to be one of the best players of all time,
No, you
if not the
didn't.
great's.
No, you didn't, bro.
He's so full of shit.
He's lying.
He's so
lying.
full of shit.
Christ. Who did you tell that to?
So you think who's better, Haaland or Mbappe?
You still gonna say
As a
Haaland?
footballer,
Look, shut up.
Mbappe, mouse clear.
He's gonna say Mbappe.
What
now,
I
'cause
no,
he's-
every time you bring up that topic, I
As a
always hit you with the
footballer-
same
as a
thing.
footballer, but you can't be a pro without being a good
No, watch.
footballer.
No, your take was terrible. I don't want to hear anything from that. Your take was still bad. You're gonna
Can't
get
be a pro
shagged
without
too.
being a good footballer.
But thank you for making this go viral. I know. It's
Can't
gonna
be
go
a pro without being a good.
This is what I say every time you bring that up. If I was a manager, I would want Haaland. But as a footballer, Mbappe's clear as daylight.
No, if I was a manager, I'd still
I
want
want
Mbappe.
Mbappe every single day.
You could find another
Haaland.
striker.
You can find another six.
Give me another striker that scores fucking 4 goals a game on average. Jesus, crazy.
Who?
You said Mariano.
Jesus, who's that? Bachata singer?
Mbappe gets you. Mbappe gets you 4 goals, but it'll be in the form of 2 assists and 2 goals.
Mm.
Mbappe,
So not 4 goals.
Haaland would just score 4 goals.
I have you on mute
goals.
ever since you said Haaland. Haaland
mute,
looks. Yeah.
We need that one. We need like a little sound effect, like a beeper in it.
Oh yeah. We need to start making those.
With
We do.
dumbass.
All right.
Wait, can we make them on there?
Do we have any more? Do you have a hot take you might want to say?
Mbappe wins Ballon d'Or.
Disrespecting the camera. God damn.
We love you, Al. Psych.
Is that it?
Is that a wrap?
Yeah. That was a
Yeah.
good video.
Make sure you guys drop your guys' hot takes in the comments below. We will be reading them, and we will be involving them in our next video.
Stay tuned for the rate my jersey collection video. Boba on the back. And if you guys like the episode, make sure to leave a like. Appreciate all the support. Follow us on Instagram.
TikTok.
Use our code
YouTube,
to buy
subscribe.
jerseys. Ladsfooty FPT and peace out.
The code is Ladsfooty, not Ladsfooty APT.
Thanks,
So-
Seb.